What is up, guys? It is a bro named Dre here coming at you from my mama's basement. And today I'm going to give you some advanced, in-depth tips for Uncharted players, specifically aggressive players. Tip number 1, Indra of Eternity. If you are a rusher, it is highly suggested to use Indra of Eternity, even over Wrath of El Dorado, because your opponent will not be able to function as quickly. Also, I suggest to use a 30% slower modifier over the area of effect expansion, because it basically makes an immobile target. If you are the one that gets stuck in eternity while not in cover, do not try to evade. I know this sounds ridiculous, but listen, if you roll while inside of eternity, you're basically making an easy target that you can't fight back for your enemy. My suggestion is to keep shooting. This way, you're still inflicting damage on the enemy and posing some kind of threat to them. Of course, you can try to strafe away from the radius of eternity if you think you're close, but overall, don't roll or jump. If you're stuck behind cover, stay there. If you can, throw a mine, a grenade, or C4, or even a hunter if you have it, to try to save you. Most likely, the enemy will try to come behind your cover, and that would pretty much be your best line of defense, especially if you are by yourself. Grenades are also wonderful for crowd control. Even if you don't get it down with the grenade, if thrown at multiple enemies, there's a good chance that it will knock down the enemy for a short time, giving you the advantage to mow them down. If you are in a tight squeeze but just got it down, throw a grenade to finish the KO. It's important for you to actually get the point for your team. 4 KOs. Speaking of KOs, I don't suggest to kick them while they're down, because you go into an animation where you're basically immobile, and it forces the camera to face forward. Yes, I still do it from time to time, I get lazy. But anyways, I suggest to run and gun them down so that if you do see an enemy come, you will be able to react accordingly. 5. Accuracy. If you don't have a clear shot on your enemy, don't shoot. Unless of course he has low health and you want to get lucky. But it is better to make sure that you have at least the same advantage as he does on you as far as the clarity of your shot. 2. Grenades. It is highly suggested for you to have grenades. Forget mines, forget C4, forget health packs. Grenades, if utilized effectively, will be more worth it to use rather than mines, that you can hardly throw, by the way, and can barely cover you in the time of need. Better than C4, which has a decent range, but you also have to worry about actually detonating the bomb, basically distracting you from other surroundings whilst waiting for it to prime. Grenades can travel far, bounce off walls to hit out-of-sight areas, and detonates automatically, obviously, relieving the step of having to pay attention to C4 when it has to detonate. Less stress, one less thing to worry about. 6. Be aware. What makes a good Uncharted play determines on how aware they are of their surroundings. Some ways to increase this is to listen. If you hear someone winding up their grappling hook, move. Don't look first, but evade and move the camera around to see where it's coming from. Also check the map, because it might just be one of your teammates. Also, if you hear a series of grunting, then again, check your surroundings, or even move off the platform you are on because you don't want to be caught by surprise. Marking is also key because it helps keep you aware. I suggest damage marking over L3 marking because again, it eliminates a step to killing the enemy. So that's a bit of information I have for this video, and I hope you guys learned something new. This is a bro named Dre, and I'm out here.